Oh, hello all. I'm gonna give my preamble. My preamble is I will not be on here for long. I just want to do a quick dialogue about a term that I use a lot along the men in the manosphere and the universe. Game. And when I think about the term game, I'm kind of torn because life is not a game, but we use the term game to to say when somebody has a skill of connecting with a mate. So let me just define game first. I'm gonna use the regular Google term for game, the dictionary term. It says game, a form of play or sport, especially a competitive one played according to rules and decided by skill, strength, or luck. And let's go to Urban Dictionary and read what they say. Game. It's confidently using attributes, characteristics, and overall personality to win the affection of the woman, but I'm gonna include man, put that in there too. You want. You can't have game if you don't know yourself. You can't be confident in what you're ignorant of. It's a game is playing the cards you're dealt and winning, turning your positives into swagger and your negatives into charm. And it says simps would have you believe that game means blindly acquiescing to a woman's whim or man's and going along to get with an ulterior motive in mind, usually sex. These are just cons and fakes who prey on insecure attention whores because they believe a quality woman would never appreciate the man he really is. They lack game. So if they assume this about themselves, they are ultimately right. It goes on longer. I'll just read the whole thing because it's funny. Sometimes the cards in your deck are insufficient. You didn't exclude the right amount of confidence, or maybe you were too confident and it came up as arrogant. I would never be like that. When that happens, you just charge it to the game, learning from it and keep it moving. An expert of game can pull any woman he wants. I don't believe that. But that doesn't mean he can pull every woman. Okay. See, a person with game can read a woman or a man before even talking to her slash him. So I'm adding things in there because I want to include the ladies too. He or she knows if the woman, man, he, she, I'm joking. I'm gonna just keep it safe with the ladies. He's scoping would dig his rap or not. An expert of game doesn't want a woman that wouldn't want him. So his success rate is much higher. When you got into this level, you are a Mac. Now, that's one movie I did like, the Mac and Goldie. I'm saying a lot of crazy stuff, but I'm gonna talk about the term game. Um, I'm a person. I understand it, and I've used it to refer to dudes like, man, you have no game. But in a way, I just like the term because relationships are not a game. That's why I just like the term cheating because it's like you're playing a game and you cheated on the rules. But people use the term game to fit the parameters of what a man should do, or I guess what a woman should do. But it's mostly men pursuing women, so we're going to apply it to men for the second. Is what a man should do to connect with a woman. But to me, when you use the term game, it makes the courting, the dating, the connection between men and women seem like it's just a play thing. So my question to anybody who's watching, um, do you hate the term game or do you love the term game? And if you hate the term game, I want to know why you hate the term game. And if you love the term game, I want to know why you love the term game. Me, for one, I don't really like using that term, but it's commonplace. So you end up using it, even though to me, um, it's kind of cheesy. Like, dude, you ain't got no game. But that's, I guess, is another way to say you don't have the leader. You're not smooth. You don't know how to approach. So I guess the term game just encapsulates those feelings. So this is for everybody who's watching. So I'm looking at the chat now. Hey, Yada, what's going on? I would love to know your thoughts about the term game. How you feel about it, Brother Art? I would love to hear what you have to say. Sister Tosh, whoever's listening. And like, this is really not to be a long one, even though I love for people to interact with me and we can get into it. But for me, I just think about the term game, and I would never say I have game, but people who observe me would say, "Oh, Charles, you're pretty smooth." I mean, and I take any compliment anybody gives me because nobody has to say anything good about me, but I would love that you do because I'm human. I want to feel good too. I want you to say, "Oh, you're great." That's what I want. But other than that, I just want to know what the world thinks about the term game. Do you love it? Do you hate it? why do you hate it? It's like I hate the term cheating, even though we use it commonplace to say when somebody's unfaithful, when infidelity has happened, when a dude is a dishonest player. That's not a good thing to ever be. But there's dudes that are women too. She cheated on me. Oh, she cuckolded me. Oh, you dog, you no good person. So I find terms funny. So I just wanted to know what other people think. Sister Tosh says, I am not a fan of the term game because it is insinuating manipulation for a one-sided personal gain. And I totally understand what you mean. Um, but you know what? I might say some wrong things. I would love somebody to ask me some questions. But okay, most dudes that you see, now, not all, but I think it's more than 60%. So I'm gonna say more than 50% of the dudes that teach game or PUAs, or not all of them, but most of them have really been once upon their time hurt by a woman for being quote unquote a nice guy, and approaching a woman in a way that they would think would be conducive for them to create a relationship or a physical intimate interaction. So once they find out that the person, being their natural self, can't connect with women, that's when they learn game. I would say this: I try to read every book I can, so I've read plenty of game books, and some of the stuff I agree with, but a lot of it I totally understand. So when a man wants to learn how to attract and connect with a woman, he's going to, if it's not natural for him, or he didn't grow up learning it in the streets, he's going, if he doesn't have a father or friends to say this is how you talk to the girl, he's going to go buy a book. He's going to go pick up some book to learn game. The guy right now who's all super pro black, Tariq Nasheed, was one of the first dudes I knew that dropped a book on game. And there was other guys like Mystery, and you had Roosh V, and now you got dudes that really don't teach game. I don't want to call their books game, but you got a person I really respect, Alan Roger Curry, because he teaches being upfront. I like that. And you got people, Ron Wills, and what's the guy, F the Host Sleep. I got Alpha Male Strategy, and so many other people there, because so many brothers don't understand or know how to approach and dialogue with women. And I think this, a lot of brothers love the term, because just saying the term game makes you feel like you have confidence. Now I know I'm smooth. Now I know how to be debonair. Would you like some Grey Poupon, honey? Would you like to get and put some mustard on your hot dog? Now this is what's going on. So even though I'm being real silly, it's really what I want to know from anybody who watches this. What do you feel about the term game? Do you love it or do you hate it? Like I say, I hate the term. I don't hate it, but I've used it because it's the only way I know to express to people. Man, you got a nice game. Like, but I talk about basketball then. It's like a nice basketball game. I serve people. Ooh, you don't want to get shook. You don't want to see Charles on the basketball court because my game is tight. So that's when I like the term. But I don't like it when it comes to, like Sister Tosh said, I don't like it in the aspects of manipulating somebody. But when I read the Urban Dictionary thing, it did say when you have true game, you're being your real self. So that part I like, and I think that the majority of people who teach game advocate trying to make yourself into this. And one thing I will say, you can make yourself into whatever you want to be. If you have bad habits, you can always change your habits to good habits. And I think that's what people learn by, I guess, reading a lot of game books. Because some things that okay, one book that I don't think is quote unquote game, but is Red Pill Knowledge, and I think that everybody should read it and say, "Oh my God!" But just read it. It's The Rational Male, and I think that overall, from the analysis of it, it's a very interesting read. And agree or disagree, it tells you what a man observing women thinks about why women do what they do. And ladies can disagree, and it may be right or wrong, but I think a lot of men would say, "Man, it's on point." And I always recommend, if you want to understand how the average man wants to be or thinks, how when they're curious to how they think women operate, instead of just asking like I ask every woman what they think. A lot of dudes are going to pick up books because most dudes don't have the same ability to dialogue objectively with ladies. I love to talk to ladies. I love ladies. I want to hear everything anybody has to say because that's how you learn. But anyway, Mother R says, "Oh, let me go back up. I missed some stuff, and I don't want to miss nobody because I would just, just let my words go. I was just being loquacious, not pontificating. I like those words. I was being dogmatizing. No joking. I don't have a okay. She said I don't have a problem, but okay. Brother Art says, hold on, I'm messing up. Let me go back up. Okay, Yada says she's agreed with Tosh. I don't really like the term either, but the art says I don't have a problem with the name because if you the name because you don't play, um, you don't play the game. Okay, you don't play, you don't win. I got it. The game is just part of the dance we do in mating. Okay, you use it to our advantage to attract the other sex. Um, Tosh says, I don't think someone should change who they are to get more game. Well, Sister Tosh, the reason I think they do that because if I want to connect with a woman and she don't like who I am, and I'm like, well, damn, look, somebody would say you better change. First thing I can do is lift some weights, clean up, shave the beard, which I'm not going to do, and brush your teeth. I like to do that. They can do anything. They can do so many different things to improve their appearance, but um, the term will be applied when a guy learns how to dialogue, when he learns how to something I'm stuck with read nonverbal cues, okay, stuff like that. And that would be considered a game when a guy knows how to put together intelligence plus patience, plus, understanding how to read body language to make approaches. That would be considered a game, even though I don't like the term because it just sounds so like, I guess it would be like social etiquette would be a better term, but it doesn't sound as cool. So people like the term game. So I just I don't hate it, but I don't like using it. But I've used it so much that when I observe people like swag, I don't hate the term, but you're like, man, you got a nice. Even when I see a sister walking, sometimes she has a confident demeanor, a confident approach that shows her swag. Let me get back to it because you guys, I started thinking. All right. Uh, okay, about you too. Okay, I understand. She says it's too early to start to buy typos, but I mess up all the time. So there's nobody that's perfect ever, and that's another one I've really been thinking about. I may have to dive in because, um, okay, Tosh says I don't think someone should change who they are to get more gain. Okay, I'd rather date a man who is genuine. So it popped up so fast. Go back up. I'd rather date a man who is genuine than to date a man who's being something else fake in the sake of game. Um, I understand what you're saying, but I think that if you self improve, if you look at this learning game as just self improving, like I couldn't do C plus plus or I couldn't build a computer, but I kept practicing. Now I can build a computer. Am I still being me? So if you really believe it, like if you start learning something, you learn foreign language that you couldn't speak before, and you become fluent, and you say, "I get it." Is that really you? That is the question. But I get what you're saying. You want somebody to be genuine. But my only I'm not trying to be a devil's advocate, but my only addendum to that would be to say that anybody can change. We all change. I mean, I know who I am today. I'm Captain Slap him on the butt, but tomorrow I'm like, don't you do that? I'm Captain Potty Mouth, but I haven't cursed. I don't think I've cursed. If I have, I haven't realized it, and I must say a curse word before I end this. But I'm just thinking. So I do get where you're coming from, sister. I really do. But the art says you must also know what level you are at and where you stand in the world. I'm a blue collar brother that works night shift that makes 40,000. I say, can you put it in there? A blue collar brother too, and don't make nowhere near what I need to make. That's what I say, and not enough, nowhere near. But I'm trying. I'm trying to improve it. I'm trying to be the captain of the planet. I want you guys to help me become a billionaire. Give $1 so I can buy everybody something. I'm joking. I'm joking. But to your point, this is Tasha talking. She says, but to your point, I can see how people will want to change their game and try to attract the opposite sex, and that's the whole point of it. I think that a lot of okay, I got a lot of stuff we could talk about, but I got a whole week of scheduled hangouts. But one I want to talk about, and I listen to a lot of people, and I got to say his names, and I try not to say, but sometimes I got to. So I would listen to O'Shea's and Obsidians. Like first, I listened to Anchorman and Obsidian. That was a very great dialogue. Then when Obsidian is real calm, he is really pleasurable because his arguments, even if you agree or don't agree, you at least understand where he's coming from. So he said something that I love, and I got a video about it. He said flat rate, and I just made me laugh. And because I understood his point. He was like, well, if he called them the cads. So I said, I'm not a cad, I'm a chas. He said, if all the cads get the women and they don't have to pay nothing, I want the same rate. Give a charge, flat rate. So I start in the chat, I start going, flat rate. And I'm going to flat rate, So everything woman said, you say flat rate. She's like, I want to go out on a date, flat rate. Oh, can you help me with my car? Flat rate. Oh, I miss you. Why don't you call me flat rate? It was just so funny. But anyway, bringing that up, I guess his argument, and I'm not saying Obsidian's argument correctly, is more about women choosing the wrong guys instead of the average brothers. That's pretty much what his argument is. He says it in a much more powerful, passionate way than I will ever say it. That's I will, but not at this time. But in saying that, he made me think. Then I got to add that before I go back. And I mean this in more than one way, double entendre. Uh, do ugly men deserve pretty women? And that's the question. Do ugly men deserve pretty women? I'm gonna do another video about that, but I just want to throw it out there because that goes back to game. Because and I've said it before, I did a video a long, long time ago that women like good men, just not unattractive ones. And what I meant by that is not their exterior being unattractive. I meant you interiorly. So I've seen plenty of ugly broke dudes pull beautiful women, and I don't know if that's game or not, but maybe they were beautiful in the inside. So learning to stop being messed up out, like as an internal person, can be game. So I'm bringing that up is even though I hate the term game, sometimes people really need to improve on who they are. They need to. I'm rapping like a tongue like my hand going, but then really need to step up how they see themselves. They need to say, okay, me being an asshole is not working. So maybe I should be a little bit more kind or polite, or maybe I need to know when to be an asshole. But that's something everybody has to learn. And I think some dudes learn that by studying game. So I hate the term, but I understand it. So let me get back to it. God says, I mentioned something in a mail chat the other day, remaining true to yourself. And they pretty much told, I have no idea what I'm talking about. But, you got to understand, Yada, a lot of dudes are bitter. And when dudes is bitter, they don't hear nothing from, like some women are bitter, they don't want to hear nothing from men, it's vice versa. So you got a lot of dudes is bitter, and I'm bitter, and every girl has been evil to me in my life. I don't believe you. Shut up, women. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. You wouldn't choose me anyway. All right, so I become a billionaire. Then you're going to want me. Now you got 5 babies, that type of stuff. And I'm not mad at people for being whoever they are. That's their choice to be angry. But I'm not that. I'm not angry at all. Me, I can have opinions, but really, it's not like right now I'm giving my opinion, but it's more about what I think. But really, I want to know what you think. Like my opinion is me. But when I have dialogues, when I'm talking, there's no right or wrong. It's what do you think? So that's why I asked the question. Do you hate and or love the term game? And I for one understand it. I've used it, but I don't really like it because it makes any type of interaction between men and women seem like it's a game. Just like I don't really like the term cheating. I understand that they weren't committed. The person wasn't committed to a relationship, but it cheated. They were unfaithful. That's a better term. They didn't keep the vows, or they didn't keep their promise to me, because cheating is like a game, and a relationship is not a game. Whenever a man and woman gets together, that's not a game. Because anytime you guys get physical, I don't care how you do it. I don't care if it's paid, I don't care. If it's marriage, I don't care. If it's a boyfriend or girlfriend. You have to know that a child can come from it. So even if I don't want it, I'm not thinking about it. It's like it feels real good, but I got to think, poop, I just made a baby. So I do think that I may not actually concentrate on like making a baby, but a baby can be made. So I don't take any type of physical interaction between a man and a woman as a game. So that's why I don't really like the term game. But a lot of brothers, I'm telling you, they coming from a different perspective. They're not coming from trying to they want to connect with women, but they're not coming with, okay, I could be wrong for this, and I'm gonna say something wrong. There's a lot of men that do respect women, but a lot of men have so much bitterness, they don't see women as well, as analogous to them. So I'm not saying equal, because there's no such thing as an equal person. We can be fair, we can be justice, but none of us are equal. We're equal as being humans, but we're not. We all have our different things. So a lot of men don't see women as people like they. I mean, I guess it's hard to objectifying. I'm not trying to knock down dudes, and I'm not trying to belittle ladies. I'm just saying a lot of dudes just see you as a woman that I want to connect with, and they don't care nothing else you got. They don't care what your life is like. Until they go. Then maybe they make. I mean, I'm not saying all, but there's a lot of brothers like that. So when a brother teach dudes to connect with women, they're not teaching them to care emotionally about what you feel, and a lot of brothers just don't. I can be like that sometimes. Sorry, ladies, I can not care nothing, but I care for people because I want to see everybody do well. So I never try to ever diminish who you are. But getting back to it, I don't like the term, but I don't hate it. It's just one I don't really like to use. Is crazy. I did a lot of talking, so let me get back and read, because you guys have been chatting. I ain't even been looking, man. I just been talking, and you guys probably said some good things. Let me get back to it. Okay, I was at Yada. Okay, Yada says she's laughing. Mr. Just the tip in. I love it. It doesn't bother me. I got game. I got the juice. I got the power. Label it what you want. Okay. Yada says, why not just be yourself and find someone who likes you for you? You know what? I'm gonna make a statement, Yada. And I kind of agree with this. We gonna argue this, because I got to set up all week so we can talk about relationship and marriage, how you think about it. And you got to think. Storm Jones, because she had a chat and she got me started, because she said she asked a question. I think somebody said, I think it was Mr. Wise, whoever was in the chat said, marriage is not for everybody. And she said, why not? And I said, well, some people just don't want to be monogamous. Um, some people are they're like I was trying to explain. Some people are not religious. Some people are ethical or moral. Some people. Then she said, what's the purpose of it? And then I just said that. Not speaking religiously or ethically, it's really about generational wealth and making sure that your descendants are your descendants. That was really what it was like in history, what it was about. I mean, we can go back farther, but if I want to leave wealth to my descendants, and I want to make sure to my descendants. So if I marry this woman, it's supposed to be a covenant. We're supposed to be together, and we're supposed to make family. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not going religiously. I'm just going by what society's view of it and how it works. But it was really good, and she just made me think, a lot of things. So I got a lot of questions, and I put them out. But now I'm talking, and I get back to the chat. Oh boy, man, I get so okay. You just expanded yours. Okay, why not be yourself? Find somebody likes you, and I would love that in a perfect universe. Everybody's going to find a person that likes them, but everybody doesn't have the same intention, and everybody's not honest. So sometimes, um, like everybody wants. I believe this. And you guys can argue this. I heard it somewhere, and I believe it. Everybody wants more than what their level is. So every dude, not always, most dudes that are sevens, they want tens, and most women that are tens, they want 12 men. I mean, you may settle for average 10, but if you physically think that you are, I'm using a physical scale, if you physically think that you're a seven, do you want a five? I mean, there's people that like that, but that's how I think a lot of people think. And if a man can get, men have a, oh, shoot, I'm gonna be quiet because I got to save it for another hangout and have y'all beat me up. But it's just interesting. Let me get back to reading what you guys are saying because you guys are saying some good stuff that I'm missing. Um, Art says it's not about changing who you are, but becoming the best version of yourself. And I totally agree with that. Nikki says, I don't even think about it. It is what it is. Like Article says, it refers to the dance we all do with one another. I get that. Tosh says, I think game is the wrong terminology. Now, self improvement. Yeah, but see, I think I agree with you, but they use it for that. Like you need to self improve, but it's game sounds more sexy. Yada says, I agree with Art. They all agreeing with Art. Who's Art? I'm joking. Tosh says, I dated a man who I thought had potential to change. It was the worst 8 years of my life. See, that's a question. Oh, see, Tosh, why'd you do that? Um, you, okay, but you stated it in a way that I understand. I dated a man who I thought had potential to change. It was the worst 8 years of my life. So, did you try to change him, or did he say he was going to change, or did he want to change? That's a question you probably going to answer it later. But my advice, unsolicited, because of course you didn't ask, is never. Hey, I did a video. Why do you try to change other people? Um, I don't think you did, but I think too many people think you can change somebody or pressure somebody to do something they really don't want to do. If they tell you something they don't want to do, believe them. If they tell you they're not ready and you ready, then you need to do what you need to do. That's just my belief. But I was hopefully Tosh, you're still here. You said this is what I think. So, okay. Yada says subscribe to Saki Ray. Okay, she can help you with that. Maybe should I subscribe too? I want to know. I want to learn. I want to learn game. I want to self improve. I want to know what the lady's talking about. Sal kids or men or whoever it is. I'm gonna highlight that. I'm gonna why you share that with me, Yada? I didn't know. You could email Charles. Charles Gilmore 3, Gmail. Hit me up. I want to know. Sure. Listen, I don't know half the good YouTubers. I like Tosh. Tosh is somebody I like to listen to, but I want to find more Toshes out there. I like um I like Sister Tasha Elaine. She's good too. She's good. But I like Neon Eyes. I like a lot of people. I do, but I like more people. I want to hear more good dialogues. That's what I like. Um, Nikki says game equals wisdom slash knowledge. To have game is just to know what to expect and how to react and act accordingly to get what you want, where you want, or need to be. Understood. Um, Tosh is talking to Yada. There you go. And like what Tosh says, luckily I found a great man. We learn in time. I agree with that statement. Yay. It's great. Art says, ironing your clothes, wearing cologne or perfume, making sure your shoes are are clean, making sure that your car is clean, washed, all that is part of the game. No one wants to be around someone that stinks. I totally agree. Hey, Tasha, I saw you already, but I didn't say nothing. But I hope you're doing great, Tasha, because you are not average. Yada says, see, it started going, popping up and stuff. Man, I want to slap the TV. Oh, see, now I got to scroll back up. Yada says, I just added some graffiti to her channel and let her know you referred me. Thanks so much. Okay. All right. I like Tasha Lane is good. Um, yeah, I said, no problem. Okay, you should teach philosophy. You know what? I see. I don't talk about my education, but I did in college. Yes, philosophy was one of the degrees I pursued. Was that answer to that? Yes. But don't ever have me talk about that again. About how I think about philosophy because I love it. Ask me a philosopher named Aristotle, Socrates. I know. I'm joking. I don't know anybody else. Sartre. I'm joking. You know, truthfully, I did study philosophy extensively. Hint, hint. I'm joking. There's some truth to that. A degree was earned in philosophy somehow, somewhere. Somebody was stupid. Somebody got a useless degree. Being silly. Um, hey, if every time I see information, man, I want to start singing this song, man. You got to do more, man. I need a new hit from the information, man. Other than Sunny Rumbles, or other than No Shade, I need you need to drop some of that stuff, or that some of that passion. Information, man, got the passion. You and my brother Jay Loso. Jay Loso got the passion too. O'Shea get into it too. A lot of angry man do too. I like a lot of people get passionate. See, I get laughter. You come to me, you get some jokes. Or we can do like LMP. We just be calm. And another thing is, see, I take it easy. I'm joking. Mr. LP, like, damn it. I'm joking. I'm joking. You guys got me being silly. Oh man. Yada said when people say they don't want to be monogamous, to me speaks of a lack of self-control. Um, okay. I really want to address that. That's your opinion, but people have different lifestyles. So let me throw this scenario at you. And I've said it before. Let's say all the men in the world died, and it's just one man, and his name is well, Charles is awesome. So his name is Information Man, and there's 5,000 women left. Should Information Man be with just one woman if it's 5,000 women and there's one Information Man? And if you got more than one woman, is that lack of self control? I mean, I'm just asking the question because it's just when the people say they don't want to be monogamous, to me speaks of lack of self control. Can it just be a personal decision? So, I mean, since you asked that question, so when somebody says they don't want to be heterosexual, is that a lack of self control? I'm not telling you anything. When somebody says they want to be a vegan, is that a lack of self control? I'm going to make a joke. When Kanye West says, I want to go talk to Donald Trump, is that a lack of self control? Better yet, I don't like hip hop. I want to listen to country only. Is that a lack of self control? I will only drink water for 3 days, and then tomorrow I'm gonna have soda pop because that's what I wanted, or beer or wine. Is that a lack of self control? Sorry, Yada, I had to make fun of you, but beat me up if you want to. But I like to be silly. I like to be silly with you, Yada. I'm joking. Um, Tasha has got me wanted to make a video. Go ahead, Tosh. Your video production will be better than mine will ever be because this is all you're gonna get from Charles. Terrible from the Starks. Yeah, yeah, because Starks they're gonna win the game. The Game of Thrones. See, y'all didn't catch y'all slow. The Game of Thrones. That's why I put it on. No, I didn't, but it just worked out like that. Hey, hey, Lady C, how are you doing? Lady C, getting the workout on. You know what? I'm so tempted to start twerking just for you. My twerk out, twerk, twerk, twerk. I'm gonna start practicing. One day I'm surprised. I'm gonna say, "How can my twerk work out? Come on, twerk it." No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Oh, she says, "Hi, beautiful Tosh." Yes. What? Yeah, Mr. Information Man, you gotta put out some more of that passion, brother. See, two people start chatting, start popping up, and I can't even. Oh, it's always lovely to see everybody. You got they're loving on each other. It's not a puzzle; it's love. I love it. The terminology games sound so sneaky, and that's what it is. Game. They're like he played games with me. Don't play games with my heart. This is like art. This is not a game. Don't treat it as a game. This is my life. But it's weird because I think maybe I'm wrong, but maybe men like to play more games than ladies. But I guess ladies play the game too. But I'm a man. I like to play basketball. I throw the football around. I like tennis. I like video a lot. I like to read the Game of Thrones. The game of life. I like games. I like to go to the casino and play any of those games they got there. So I'm a game player. So I'm just being stupid. But you guys get what I'm saying. Oh man. Oh man. I'm having too much fun. I'm starting to get off topic because I start laughing. When I start laughing, I get stupid. And I'm already dumb. You won't be getting no more dumber than what I am. Um, Tasha says, I hear the word game. I think automatically people want to play. No, there's nothing wrong with playing if you guys are agreeing to play. We're going to just play around. We're going to just fool around. But there's always consequences to fooling around. So I think people should think about it. But overall, term game, and it just like he cheated on me. I don't. Those are terms I understand and I use, but I try not to use them. I don't like those terms because, I'd rather say somebody wasn't faithful to our covenant, or they weren't the partner for me. They didn't want to be monogamous, and we weren't compatible. They need to go their way. I need to go my way. I don't believe in forced monogamy. I think people, if you want to be monogamous, but you should never have to force somebody, and that's what happens. Don't you cheat on me, huh? Well, you should never say that. You should, dudes and women should be honest. I think Jay also did a video, and I got to go back and comment on it. But he was talking about it, why the women and men cheat, and people want to get what they want to get. And it's more, truthfully, it's not about. It is disrespectful, and it's not about a lack of self-respect or even a lack of respect for other people. It's more about people being disingenuous about what they want to get what they desire, and that it shows disrespect, of course. But naturally, I always try to explain to people, no one, truthfully, other than societal rules or being programmed or religious thoughts, really wants to be, quote unquote. You don't come out the womb saying I just want to be one person. That's why you hear even you go on any talk show or anything or listen to people, girl, you're too young. Take your time. Don't get married right away. So if they really wanted people to be monogamous, if we really wanted monogamous people, we would so promote it in society, and we would say, so you find that first guy, marry him and don't divorce him, work it out. But what if I'm not attracted to him? So I'm just saying in general, um, I'm not into playing games, but people are so disingenuous that they lie. They want people to lie to each other. You say you don't want people to lie to you, but you don't want to hear. You want the truth to be told to you in a way that you can accept it. You don't want some dude to say, "Damn, she got a fat ass wife." You're like, "What? Wow, hit him in the head." But wife, I just seen her big butt. What's you looking at all the girls' butt? And you stay off of Instagram. So then he make it a fake Instagram account, looking at all the girls' butts, and you catch him, pull him out of ear. What you doing? But I'm blind, but I don't see nobody but you, baby. I'm joking, but there's a lot that goes on with it. So, I guess you got to learn game to be able to lie better. That's why my game will always suck. I have none of it. Not at all. I'd be like, but I was looking. Charles, were you looking? Yes. I'm looking at the sky. I don't know. 36, 26. I don't see it. I'm joking. You guys gonna beat me up. Let me go back to this. Yeah, games sound like, okay, let me go back. But I get lost. I think that everybody should make a video about it, what they think about it. Yeah, I agree. She said, game sounds so sneaky. Tasha says, okay, talking to each other. I hear a word game. I think, okay, I agree with that. People want to play. I agree with that. I'm like Lady C and Tasha and everybody else. Tosh time, make a video about it. Tell us what you think. We want to know what's so it. I think I might have to bring back. If anybody knows Harry Potter, Dumbledore, and cast a spell on you, so you'll make a video reading about game. We would like to hear that very much. Excuse me, you didn't hear what I did, but I was laughing. It was like, I'm sorry. Game sounded like what it is. A game to me, it sounds like playing games with people's feelings and emotions. And I totally agree. My oh wow. I had to do some grinding last night. Hit code name for earn some money. So I try to listen to certain things, but I go back and listen to yours about side pieces. That seems like it sounds very interesting. Same thing that Jay Jaloso was talking about. So is there really just one information man? That's all I know. The information man shows the only information man I know. There may be many men out there much like him, enough for the 5,000 women. Okay, but I'm saying, what if there was just one man and then 5,000 women? So there's only one. That's the scenario. So when is it acceptable? Because it's all a philosophical thought, and there's no real right or wrong. If you have the same morals, you grow up the same way, you're gonna think the same. So that's all I can say. Now I'm so late. She's a twerk, work it out. Yada says I would avoid men that use the word game, but so yeah, that's men you're gonna avoid because most men use the term game, and I think in that way, man, you ain't got no game. Especially dudes just come from the hood. Like even though I can turn square, so I can turn straight ghetto. But I don't like to because I'm a little bit too professional for that. I'm stupid professional. What are you, Charles? What's your job? I'm a professional dummy. I'm stupid professional. Idiot funny. There you got it. I'm joking. But she says I'll avoid men use the word game. It doesn't sound like they want anything serious, only to play around. But I don't think men say, baby, you like my game, maybe after he's gotten with you, say, you like my game. That's all you got with this. That's all you got with make a joke. It's a joke. That's what you got with pimping, popping his collar, popping his hoodie. You got with the king right here because you like my game, my Game of Thrones. Hey, I'll be your Jon Snow and you can be my Daenerys and we can make dragons, baby. I'm joking. If you, I like what Lady C says. She says, if you see it starts going too fast, it starts going too fast. It starts going too fast, and I can't go back and read the good comments you were making. Okay, here we go. Oh, here it goes. Okay, Lady sees if you tell them up front, like I always say, because less stress, less them know that I don't want a relationship. Like I agree with that. Like a lot of dudes, because they well, I'm gonna do a hangout on that this week too. So I'm not gonna talk about that right now. But I agree with you, Lady C. But we need to talk about that because um, it's just interesting. A lot of dudes don't want relationships. They want to quote unquote play around. So they use that game to get the ladies. So if they're going to do that, why not be upfront? But then, like some people say, even though I don't agree with it, if you be upfront, like a lot of dudes got that cutthroat. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win. But if you do whatever it takes to win, then you're gonna make ladies not want no men. So I want you to be upfront and let the ones that don't want you like you want them go. Let them go. Damn it. No, but we gotta F them to sleep. Sorry, that's not me I'm making a joke. But I'm not trying to hate on nobody. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Okay, Tasha says, honestly, the best policy and exactly what Lady C says. I agree. I totally agree with both of you. Um, okay, I don't know what y'all was right about, but yeah, is eating me up. Bullcrap. Gilmore men say all the time that they don't like hoes. Let me read that again. I like the way. See, Jada said it, not me. Men say all the time that they don't like hoes. They want virtuous women, but they make a goal of running through women like it's nothing. I don't disagree with you. I'm different. I'll tell you why I'm different because I don't care what a woman did before me, or I don't care if you've been with it. What did what's the chance of me ever meeting a virgin? So should I hold your past against you? It's either I like you or I don't. That's me. And you call me a simp or whatever. I'm not. I don't think, but I love the ladies. Who knows? But I'm not holding. If I want to be with you, I want to be with you. If I have the money and I want to be a provider, then I'll be that. That's me. I treat all my friends well. Treat my mama, my sister, anybody that I love that's cool to me. I treat them well. My nieces, my nephews, I got them. So I'm not. Trust me, I don't. I can't. A woman is 25. Do I? Why do I like a lot of people? Does her sexual history? It probably does, but I just care about how she treats me. So I don't care if she's with 0 guys or she's with 50. What does that do? I mean, there's difference. You got 4 or 5 babies. I can't afford that, sweetheart. You don't have no time for me. So if you probably got, that's why it's always difficult. For I say for a man with no children to date single. I'm not saying he can't date single mothers, and I'm not opposed to any man that wants to do it. But somebody was younger. They asked me. I would say, dude, if you know, because you probably want to play, and this lady looking for something serious, and if you know you don't really have, you don't want to be a stepdad or you don't really care, let her go. That's just me. So I hope I answered Yada, who's always going to beat me up because she does that. Nikki says shaking my head. I don't know what she's shaking her head at, but maybe shaking her head at me. You see, I'm so behind. Oh, brother, I gotta give you a applaud. So you don't know, I watched in the rings, and when you was on, it was you, Angry Man, BGS, brother Benzo. You know, I ain't got nothing but love, man. I ain't got nothing bad to say at all. You always make me smile and laugh. And it's you. I really want to say more, but I appreciate you. I appreciate the smooth comedy that comes out. And they're like, what the hell did he just say? That even other people got to say, damn, I got to give him credit because he's good. Benzo, you good, brother. Hey, what's up, Mr. LMP? I had just talked about you probably 20 minutes ago. I got nothing but love for people, man. You know, this but the Benzo was always cracking on my head. Oh, thank you, sir. I'm gonna hide it from you. I'm gonna hide it from you. I want you to see my head no more. I want you to look at my head. Look at my lips. I'm joking. I'm joking. You said I got a perfectly shaved head. Okay, let me get back to it. The majority of women want monogamy because of the protection it provides from STDs and drama brought into the relationship from outside forces. And I would say that a majority of men agree with what you just said, yada. However, I have an argument with that because I think that both men and women in general, they believe in serial monogamy. They don't believe in monogamy per se. So most men want the woman to be with them because they don't want to raise some other man's child or be cuckolded. And most women, I'm gonna say something wrong. Beat me up, ladies. But let's speak. We're not speaking religiously. We're not speaking any other way. You can only have one baby every 9 months. So you're not saying that you don't want other men. Most women will just want to make sure that they got somebody to protect and provide for them, and a security and quote unquote loyalty. So when they're pregnant, this dude has invested emotional need, and he's going to protect me because I'm raising his child. That's why my thoughts. But you can beat me up because I don't know. I'm biased man who run out of books, and I just make observations, and my observations should be wrong. So beat me up again, Yada, because you always do. And I missed you. I'm just so happy to see Yada in my chat. What's going on, Yada? It's always a pleasure to see you. Hope you're doing great. Been beating me up. Okay. Yes, they live on site. The live was on. I got to see this one, Tosh. I missed Lady C's. Was it on Sharice's page? What page was it? What I got to see about the. I gotta look it up. Okay, was it on the Boss Head Lady page or your other one page? It doesn't matter. Okay, I whispered it. And agree with non-monogamy because the man wants it, which is unfair. I don't agree with that. I think there's men and women that both want to be monogamous, and there's men and women that want to be non-monogamous. Some women want to be out there, and some men want to be out there. Some men want. Not every. Listen, people always think it's the men that just want to be players, and that's women that want to be players too, because women cheat just as much as men do. And there's some women and some men that will never just want a straight monogamous, one-on-one committed relationship with love and partnership and cooperation. And there's people like that for everybody. But you gotta a lot, like I said, there's a lot of people that don't want the people that want them. Like, okay, you got this one man and he's a 3 on the scale, but he's gonna be monogamous, faithful, and give you his whole paycheck. But you don't want the 3 on the scale, you want the 8, but you're a 6, so most people shoot up. They're not shooting down. Even though the best man is a dude that's 3 on the scale. Physically, he's not good looking, but he's gonna give you all the loving that you want. But that's why I got I think it's Monday. Is it Monday? What matters more, physical desire or security and loyalty when it comes to relationships? And that's for both for ladies and men. And I want to hear other people's opinion because I think men have I've heard women say I want desire, and I've heard women say I want security, and I've heard men say both too. So I want to hear a consensus thought, and it's open. It won't be this. It's gonna be a hangout, and it's going to be tomorrow. I think it's not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, or today's Sunday. I don't know. Today's Saturday, right? I don't know what day it is. Is it Saturday today or Sunday? Saturday, right? So Monday I'll do it, and I'm getting lost again. Okay. Yes. Okay. Women agree with non-monogamy. Okay, I got that. Yada says many Americans use the word game because most of them are game players, which is why American women are in the state they're in. You got to elaborate on that, Yada. I don't understand what you mean by that. Many American men. Okay, you call them many American men are game players, and that's why American women are in the state they're in. So you blame. You got to what state are women in that you are blaming on the American men? That's what I don't understand. You got to break that down so I can understand it, because I can't comment on something I don't understand. I'm not saying you're wrong. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't blame anything on any other gender. I blame most things on policy. And when policies are written a certain way, things happen that put one gender in a certain position and put another in a different position. So that's what I believe. But I'm not saying you're wrong. I don't know what you meant, so I can't comment on that. So please elaborate, whenever you get a chance. Okay, like it's a video game. Okay, all right. So I guess what you Lady C are saying is that Kamisha's saying that men treat relationships like a video game. I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm kind of silly. I don't know. Break it down to me. American men are selfish and their values and morals are off. Okay. Okay, this is what I'm gonna say. I think everybody is selfish first, and I think morals are subjective. So depending on where you come from, your culture, and how you're raised in your household, morals are not universal. So if you look at people that go to church, you got you think the morals are all the same, but you come over to church one night and you see the pastor having sex with someone in the congregation. So most morals are not universal. It's social pressure that makes people behave a certain way. So and a lot of women and men are selfish. So for me to say that just men are selfish would be incorrect. But I don't. Okay. American men are selfish and their values and morals are off. I would agree with that statement because nobody's morals are analogous. So yeah, most likely they're not analogous to yours, but there's somebody who has morals that's just like you. So you have to find somebody that's like you that thinks like you do. But that's just me because I'm dumb. Nikki agrees with me, but I don't know what you agree with, but I agree with you all the time. My co-host, I gotta always. Men that are 3s don't want women that are 3s as well, and I totally agree with that. But it's vice versa. See, the 3s should be meeting each other, but everybody shoots up. So like you got some men, this 3s, and they want the 7s. Now they mad at the 7s, and they make long ranting videos about let's not help them because they didn't want me when I wanted you. But damn it, you're a 3 with no money. He's a sex with money. What's the better option? You know what I mean? I didn't know he was gonna be a dirtbag. I'm going for what I desire. But you should have been smart. You should have came for security. I don't know. It was my call. Okay, I got you. Straight up, you get women who are three out here complaining about things only eight should. Just saying, but back and forth. I agree. It's just me the right one. Okay, you got to talk about that one. Um, because is there such thing as the right one, or is it the right person for the right time? Is there a right one? So let's say I got to bring that up because think about if somebody gets married and divorced and married and divorced and married divorced. Was every person they married the right one, or did you married them because they were the right one? Then you follow they're not right. Let me divorce them. So yeah, I'm just saying, is there such thing as a right one? I know you're going to say it is. I married the wrong one. We were together for 25 years, but I finally figured out how wrong they were. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just being stupid. Okay, I feel like women just want the physical also. There's nothing wrong with wanting the physical, man. I want physical. Really, what I want is the insects start biting me. I get bit all the time by stuff I never see. Man, I hate it. But I'm joking. I just want that out there. I want you guys to know I get bit. Like, bit me. Next thing you know, I'm creaming up and don't want to go outside. And damn, Charles, you smell like citronella and lemongrass. That's to get them away from me. My sweet blood. Stop eating sugar. I stop eating everything. I won't even say beer. I can't stop a beer, but I'm joking. MGTOWs, this is y'all that says, MGTOWs complain. See, why does it go so fast? I just got lost again. I just got lost. MGTOWs complain that so-called that women are cheater, manipulators, etc. Women cheat just like men cheat, so I don't blame nothing. People do what they do. We just gotta be real with it. That's just my belief. Mr. Tippett says, "Is there really a right one? If you have a soulmate and they die, the next person you get with is what?" I kind of agree with that. But I think you just choose to keep a. It's like this. I got a job. Like people aren't really like. Okay, LeBron left Cleveland Cavaliers and went to Miami because Miami offered him more to win championship. He wasn't loyal. People were mad about it, but then they moved on. And the same, I think, with relationships. People get, oh my God, you divorce, then you move on and say that wasn't the right one. But then LeBron got sick of being with Miami. He went back to Cleveland. And I was like, oh, we love you. Then he got sick of being with Cleveland. Next thing he with Lakers. Oh, LeBron, he's just Jesus, a serial cheater. But that's what people do in relationship. But as long as you do it the right way and you get married and people accept it a little bit more, but if you, especially for men, if you spend a long time with a woman and you don't give her that ring, he's never going to marry you. He's no good. But then sometimes the people that are not married stay together forever. But it's not right in the eyes of the Lord. It's not right in society. Don't do it. I'm joking. I don't know. I'm being stupid. Hey, what's going on, SM? Gamer, I hope you're doing great. Yes, Lady C says, yes, a video game, something that can turn on and off when they feel like it. It's a competition. I'm trying to score the highest. Okay. I got to the end of y'all typing in the chat because I've been doing so much talking and I finally caught up. This has been interesting. I love to hear people just comment in the comments and share with people. I said a lot of silly stuff. I don't want to hold you guys on too long because I've done a lot of talking and I've been extremely entertaining, just chit chatting with you guys. But I know I need to go get fresh and clean and to fight the insects. Charles is an insect attacker. I'm joking. Anyway, you guys heard my thoughts on the term game. You know what I think about the term game. For some reason, it's like a pejorative, but it's a pejorative I tend to use. But I like pejoratives. So why do I feel so adverse to the term game, even though I've used it a lot to describe situations? And you have no game. Man, you need to work on your game. Man, your game sucks. The girl said it too. You guys don't say game. What do you say? What do you say to a girl that has no ability to talk? You say, how do the girls? How do y'all? You be like, girl, you need to get your shit together. See, I said a curse word. There you go. I knew it was coming. What do you guys say? I didn't want to know. Hey, yada. It was just a pleasure to see you. If it would have just been you, I would have been straight fantastic. I'd have been happy because you are so awesome to me. I missed you. You should come back. You come to the Charles's float. Come here. You are part of the team. You're here. I'm joking. All right. I appreciate it. People who came on and just said something. oh, that what this? Oh, that what you guys say? That what you guys call? You say you basic. That's what girls say to each other. You was a basic bitch. The curse words start flowing now. Oh man, this has been really, really great. You know what? I tell you, one day it's going to be a chat with like 50 people. Then I'm just keep going because then I can start interacting with everybody because I'm different. I like to interact with people. It's fun. And it's even more fun than I like the open hangouts. Yeah, I would do it on my little Chromebook right here. That's what I'm on, but it starts getting sluggish. I did. That's funny. Well, somebody tell me what girls tell each other when y'all don't have quote unquote uh, the etiquette, the game to talk to other ladies. I'd love to know. All right, people, I've held you for too long. I need to go listen to Lady C's her call in that I missed about the side piece. I'm gonna have to send her an email. Hey, Lady C, can I be the side piece? I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm accepting side piece application here. You know, gotta have a current passport. You gotta show me your job history because I can't have a broke side piece. Medical history is needed. You must be a AB positive. Yeah, we don't want your own negatives here. We don't accept that over here. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Oh, and we got to get your list of friends. So we got to verify you are who you say you are, because I can't have any stalking side pieces. Can't have that. No. I'm done. All right, people. I've been too silly for today. I appreciate you all. This has been it's awesome for me. Let's talk about game. All right. Have a great one. I appreciate everybody. Nikki. I said Nikki the public. Information Man show. We need some of the passion. I don't want to wait for Sunday, damn it. No more Sundays. We're gonna have community today. I'm joking. All right, brother. Have a great one. Oh man, I had too much fun. This is like, man, I'm glad I got enough juices and berries. That's it. Normally I have juices and berries. One of my eyes get stuff in it today. That's why I get bit by stuff because I don't keep enough insect repellent. Sorry. Let me go. Let me end it. All right, people. Have a good one.